In a city once filled with laughter, a child now walked through silence. The streets were dusted in ash, buildings stood hollow, and the air carried the memory of sirens and shouting. They had no name, anyone still called only a small paper crane, folded by a gentle hand the night before the world changed. That morning, fire tore through their neighborhood. Their home collapsed like a sandcastle caught in a wave. When it all ended, the child stood alone, barefoot in the rubble, clutching the crane as tightly as their breath. At the shelter, other children played quietly, their eyes knowing too much. The child didn't speak. Instead, they folded, they hung from strings, curled in corners, and rose above sleeping mats. Every torn corner of paper became a wing. One crane for Mama, one for Papa. Or we could keep building the child's world into a full-length story. What direction feels right to you? One for Sista, whose giggle once danced through the kitchen. They grew into stories, into sculpture, into hope shared in classrooms, in galleries, and one day, in a museum built from war's remains. My mother said paper remembers. The child whispered once to a kind woman who offered them crayons. I wanted to remember love. Night after night, the folding continued. 1,000 cranes soon fluttered near the window, their shapes catching moonlight like tiny prayers. And as the years passed, the cranes stayed with the child, no longer small, no longer silent. There, one giant paper crane stood tall. People came from every corner of the world to see it, and written beneath its wings were the words, even in war, love remembers how to fly.